Okay, everybody, here we go. Another Wednesday morning with the boys. Terry, morning. Nice and quick this one. Hi, how are you, big man?
So, Ross?
Well done for the Premiership Roundup yesterday. Absolute quality, good stories. Now,
apart from your editing and filming.
No comment.
Thank you.
Where's my solicitor?
Where's my lawyer? Right, today, a little quick 15-20 minutes with regards to the Fair Play League. This is where these two get involved. Him, Terry, Liverpool, more than anybody else. So, but we're going to kick that off. I'm going to start it with, right, a little story. Forget the fair play. Let's talk about Barnsley Football Club very, very quickly.
Ah, crazy.
Playing an eligible player.
Ineligible.
Yes, with an E.
Yeah.
And an N.
Everything starts with an E.
Everything starts with an E, right?
Yes,
So they're at the FA Cup.
Yeah.
They played away to Horsham. Yeah. Now, they are 6th in the league, Barnsley. It's an administration error.
Okay, but forget they're 6 in the league. How old is that football club?
Oh,
They've been in Division 1, they've been in the top league.
Yeah.
We've all been awoke, well, right? They've been in the top league, right? And they make a mistake like that, a schoolboy error.
a guy called Adam Marsh.
What did you be
on the
sacked?
14th of November. That was the player.
Oh, right, so I thought that was the
No,
goal, mate.
it was the
Who made
player.
the
Who made the
Some
admin?
idea called Top Doris. And
It was 3-3 away from home.
Yeah.
Took him home. He played.
played.
There was he was on loan at York at his last club,
And he played for York in the FA Cup.
and he played. Yes, and obviously he's played again.
But he should have known that.
Of course. And
So,
that,
right, they're going to blame the
but
admin
you
staff.
forgot, yeah.
They're going to blame the admin staff, right? But that player knows.
yeah. Then he played. For
He
York.
played for York.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the manager might not know. The manager might not know him.
Of course not.
He might be
Yeah.
under 21, under
He's in,
18.
he's in the squad. Just pick
Right.
him to play
Right.
on his merit.
But how did the player not say, hold on a minute, Gaffer,
Yeah.
I played for York in the FA Cup, I can't play this game.
Who knows? The last time there was a club taking out the FA Cup was back to 2006, 17 years ago. Bury Football Club. They've had it
When
bad,
they
haven't
got
they?
into administration.
Yeah, they've had it bad, haven't they?
Gig Lane
Yeah,
massive.
yeah, massive.
Gig Lane.
So Barnsley out to the FA Cup.
Whoa.
They're probably happy. Who are they? But money, isn't it? It's all about money.
What's these 2 TV appearances they've had out there?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Who did, oh, they got Sutton in the next round, but that might have been on the telly as well.
Yeah. And
Because
Sutton
now you've got local derby.
would have wanted Barnsley, wouldn't they?
I tell you now, if that local derby ain't Sutton and Horsham,
Yeah.
Surrey and Sussex,
Yeah,
that's
for
right
sure.
close.
Yeah, big close.
That'd
Yeah.
be a good derby, that.
That's like you and the Spuds, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but better football.
Yeah. Well, Dennis Sutton.
Than
Right.
Sutton.
Right.
Gander Green Lane.
We keep saying we're going to talk about it. Let's do it, right? Now,
The financial fair
the
play.
Financial Fair Play League is a
It's null and
mess.
void.
It's a mess.
It doesn't even exist.
I know, but it's a
It
mess.
doesn't exist.
Right. Everton Football Club, brand new stadium being
One
built.
charge.
All right.
One charge.
One charge. They've been docked 10 points. Everybody are saying, why 10 points? Terry,
But,
just.
but
all
it
right, go
doesn't
on.
stop there.
No, I know.
Terry will tell you why. It doesn't stop with them 10 points
No.
to getting taken. You've now got the other 3-4 clubs now. 3 or
Right.
4.
Right, well, let's
Put it into perspective.
Right, financial fair play started in 2009.
Nine,
okay?
yeah.
And that was to stop and safeguard clubs' futures. 'Cause
Yeah.
a lot of clubs were spending money they never had.
That's right.
And this was going,
Borrowing money. Yeah.
getting into debt
Yeah.
to try and compete with the elite.
With a big
teams.
club.
But it was brought in, obviously, prior to it coming in, Abramovich took over at Chelsea.
Yeah.
So Chelsea, a lot of their so-called charges are related before the financial fair play come in.
Yeah.
Okay? So you can't penalise Chelsea for a lot of the charges because they were allowed to do why they wanted to back in the day.
Yeah.
But obviously back in the 70s and 80s, one team that comes to mind is like Man City. Man City was spending money they never had by
No.
your Kevin Reeves, your Steve Dailies,
Oh, Kevin Reeve.
£1 million
Yeah.
had Malcolm Allison in thing, you had the chairman's Swales, was it?
Yeah,
Spending money.
Peter Swales.
They were spending money they never had.
Yeah.
And that club could have went out of business.
Yeah.
So obviously the financial fair players come in to stop clubs basically
Overspending.
money they
Yeah.
haven't got.
Yeah, good show.
That's fine and dandy, right?
Yeah.
But 2009 is when it started. 2009 is when Sheikh Mansour and the Arabs took
Yeah.
over at Man City.
Yeah.
So whatever Man City's done since 2009 has got to be under the financial fair play thing. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, they've got 115 charges against them. Now, I honestly cannot believe that the FA or the Premier League have made up 115 charges against one club.
Yeah.
There's no smoke without fire, right?
No.
Or no fire without smoke, whatever way you look at it, yeah?
Of course.
Now, Everton on the other hand have been transparent. They've cooperated with the Premier League. They've obviously gone over 20 million. They're yapping on about the COVID, not being funny. I know people who got bars who lost their businesses during COVID.
Lost their homes.
So you can't,
Yeah.
you can't say due because it happened to everyone. Everyone suffered during COVID. Right?
Yeah,
Of course.
yeah.
Simple, yeah? Unless you had shares in the old Boris Johnson's medical equipment and whatever.
ACCOUT.
Yeah, and all
Yeah.
that. Right, so
Hancock.
Everton have cooperated and they've been stuffed with a
Yeah.
10-point penalty, which it is a lot, let's face it.
Yeah.
It's a proper kick in the plums. But they've cooperated with the Premier League.
And give them every bit of paperwork they
Right.
wanted.
Man City, since 2009, have not cooperated with the Premier League.
Yeah.
And there's 115 charges. Now, I'm no mathematician, but what I'm seeing here is if they are found guilty of at least 2 or 3 charges,
Let alone 115.
the only thing you can say is, will relegation be an option or will they be kicked out of the league? Because
Pep Guardiola did come on, state in front of the
Pep won't be
cameras,
there in 2 years
and
anyway.
he said
But-
that with Everton charge and Man City charges, totally different. Nothing to do with Man City. Totally different.
Okay, so if, for instance, I'm accused of something
Yeah,
in 2009,
Yeah.
and we're now in 2023,
yeah.
and I've been accused of something from 2009 until 2017, surely, as a club, you want to clear your name,
Yeah,
get in court,
Get it out-
get round
get
the
it out
table
there.
and say, look, here's the figures, here's this, here's that, that's what you wanted.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, Manchester City's attitude is,
Come and
we're
get us.
rich, we've got lawyers, we
Yeah.
can drag it through the courts, we've got more money than
We've
you.
got the best lawyers.
So for me personally, that's saying they're guilty of something if they don't want to get round the table and clear their...
But is it only Man City? Chelsea, the fair play, the reason why they've got all these players on long-term contracts, because a normal contract is 3, 4, 5 max.
Yes.
6, but they've
7,
got
8,
6, 7, 8,
9, 9, yeah.
because they're
The old
spreading
financial
the
fair play
wages.
rate is corrupt. I mean, if you look at like PSG, they're owned by an Arab. That Arab is on the executive committee UEFA.
They're owned by the Qatar royal family.
Right. Them Arabs who own PSG have been spending absolutely ludicrous amounts
Yeah,
on players
Yeah.
since they've owned it.
Well, Messi and Neymar are in the same team. What kind of wages is that?
Yeah,
It's nearly 2 million quid a month,
And
surely.
Mbappe, all these
Mbappe,
players
and
are
as well,
there,
3 of them
Yeah,
up
3 of
front.
them, so yeah.
Yeah, 3 of them.
But one thing, it's obviously the inflated sponsorship.
Yeah.
That's one thing. Now, going back to when Wenger was manager at Arsenal, brand new stadium,
Never
paid
stayed.
for,
Yeah.
right? They were stringent for 10
Yeah,
years or
yeah,
so.
yeah.
They were dabbling in the market, but you
Never
can't-
paid big money.
You're buying Vieira for 3 million,
Yeah.
flogging him for 13 and a half. You
Yeah.
bought Anelka for 500,000, flogged him for
For
23.
yeah.
Half, yeah.
He was wheeling and dealing, and you still competing. Why you had a new stadium built?
Yeah.
And bear in mind, Arsenal, as far as I'm aware, were one of the first big clubs
Yeah.
to have their stadium
Paid
named,
for, yeah.
as in Emirates Stadium.
Yeah.
So they knew what the going rate was
Yeah.
to have Emirates splattered all around that stadium.
Yeah.
Now, I think Wenger said at the time it was something like £10 million a season, Emirates paid,
Yeah.
which was a profit-making airline to have their name all over the Emirates Stadium,
Yeah.
right? Etihad Airways come along, which obviously, as we know, they're all in the same bed with the owners,
Yeah,
which was a loss-making airline.
yeah.
They got the naming rights on the city's grounds, and that's the Etihad, and they were paying like ludicrous, like 10 times more to have the naming rights on the stadium. And Arsene Wenger said at the time, "This ain't right.
Yeah.
You got a loss-making airline sponsoring a club which was nowhere near as big as
100
Arsenal
million a year.
for something ludicrous."
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then obviously we've seen all the overinflated sponsorship over the years. I mean, I watch a lot of football and the attendance figures, and now it's come out in the last few weeks that Man City have got the biggest grossing
Yeah,
money
profit,
in
yeah.
the world. Now,
That's what- yeah.
now,
In world football.
we all round a resort, we go overseas watching our football teams, and I don't care what you say, wherever I go, as much as I hate to say it, I always see the Real Madrids, the Barcelonas, Liverpool obviously, Man United. Now,
Yeah.
Man United's revenue should be well outstripping Man City's, but according to the latest reports,
It's Man City's.
Man City's financial results, they're now the biggest grossing football
Yeah.
club in the world.
Yeah.
How?
How are they selling more shirts than Real Madrid or
How?
Barca?
So they're being sponsored in-house by Etihad Airways,
Yeah.
which is all the same.
Yeah, gotcha, okay.
So
who should get in? Yeah, but it's not just going to be Man City, it's going to be Chelsea. There's going to be other clubs as well that are all
even
panicking.
Chelsea, what they need to do, right, is Everton obviously have sat around the table, they've cooperated.
Yeah.
They've made a mistake. They've owned up to it. Yes, we've messed up here. We've spent 20 million over what we should over a 3-year period.
Yeah.
And they've been docked 10 points. Do you, obviously, I know the government's getting involved with policing the Premier League.
Yeah.
With what's going on. Yeah. So maybe they've made, you know, an example of it and doing that.
That's what I'm trying to say. I think they made an example.
Because now they're saying Chelsea, they're saying it's going to be criminal.
Yeah.
So Abramovich had a bank in Cyprus where we give Conte £10 million under the counter,
Under the counter,
right?
yeah.
But they're now going for Abramovich. But
it's like
if
Man
they make
City
it
as well being
criminal,
paid
yeah.
offshore by different
Exactly.
sources.
But if
I don't-
they make
yeah.
it criminal, does that mean UEFA get their butt out of it?
I don't think it's just Man City. I think you could probably go to 6, 7 or 8 big Premiership clubs to be.
Have you seen that report last week? There was a late report come out towards the end of last week about Spuds.
Well,
2015.
Jermaine Defoe transfer.
Jermaine
Jermaine Defoe.
Defoe transfer to Pompey
Yeah.
was done with a backhanded agent.
Yeah, gotcha.
Which wasn't
Who was
registered.
manager then? Harry?
Right, why has he never been nicked? Harry Redknapp.
I don't know.
Come on.
Listen,
He's been scamming for
These
years.
agents don't
Yeah,
get
but
the average
you had,
earner, do
you
they?
had to use a registered agent.
To
He
get
didn't.
to get the transfer
They
through.
didn't.
You know,
do you know what it is though? Is I've got some
But that's
friends.
15 years old. You can't
Yeah.
take points off a team from 15
Right.
years ago.
But there we go.
Comments below,
Can you take
please.
trophies up? Or I don't know. But Italian football's been corrupt for years,
Yeah,
right?
and Juventus keep getting caught. Only
And they keep
Juventus.
having trophies taken off them. They got demoted.
Yeah.
We had the
That's the third
situation.
division, no?
Yeah, no, went down to the league below.
Yeah.
We had it with Rangers with the tax issue. and
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
So
No club's not big enough.
no, but it just seems to me that Everton have done this in the last couple of years and
Yeah.
been punished straight away.
Yeah.
Where other clubs, and do you know what, I ain't got an agenda against Man City. I was absolutely made up when Aguero scored that goal
Yeah.
against QPR
Yeah.
and they won the league
Yeah.
because it stopped the monopoly on Man United. I was
Yeah.
absolutely made up.
Of course.
Right? So made up. So I've got no agenda against City, but what I've got an agenda is, it's a bit like we all go around my house, we have a game of Monopoly, right? And you land on Mayfair, right? You own Mayfair.
Yeah.
And you go, I'll put an hotel on that till. And I go, hotel's 400 quid, mate. Yeah, we ain't got 400 quid. I can see how much you've got. You've only got 150 quid there, mate. And all of a sudden you pull a 500 note out of your back pocket,
So, yeah,
stick it on
mate.
the table and go, there you
fine.
go. Where's that come from? Well, does it matter? Well, it does matter.
But how long
It's called cheating.
Yeah.
how long is this going to go on for? Surely it
Well,
has to be kicked in the teeth,
It's been
isn't
nipped
it?
in the
It's
bud
got to be.
now.
Got to
But
be.
If they're innocent, prove it.
If football is that corrupt,
Yeah.
right? If it is that corrupt, like some people are saying it is,
Yeah.
If it's that corrupt, then so what stops City letting Everton get nicked and take the fall for a right lump of dough?
Yeah.
If we're going to go down that corrupt
Down that
road,
route.
But so like,
Yeah.
if City,
are innocent,
to prove
prove
it.
it.
I just don't understand why.
But now they've lost the 10 points, surely other clubs, your big boys now, are going to be panicking because
100%.
Yeah, that's the problem.
6 months, 8 months ago, Pep Guardiola come to us and he said, City have done nothing wrong, I'll be standing by them. If they have done something wrong, I will leave. Now he's come out and said the other day, even if they go to League One,
But
Yeah,
the thing
yeah.
is, I just.
How just no, listen, managers, they're just there to, they're there.
He won't be there in 2 years
No,
anyway. He's going to move on.
they're there to pick the team.
Go to Saudi
Listen,
League.
Yeah, but
no, they're there to pick the team
But what-
and the squad, and they say, "What have I got?" They don't do all the paperwork behind on it. No, they do nothing.
But listen, the thing is with City, right? And again, as I said, I've got some good mates who are City fans. They've been there from the old days. And do you know what? I was made up that obviously they took the monopoly from Man U, as I said.
Yeah, of course,
yeah.
of course.
And I
The
was,
noisy neighbours.
I was happy. See, I'm Germany. I've got no issue against Man City. I've got no issue against Chelsea. I've got mates who support either
Yeah, of
team.
course we have,
We have
yeah.
a bit of banter with each other.
That's what it's all about.
football's about. Right?
Yeah.
But
what the show's about
when
as well.
there's something dodgy going on, we had it with UEFA. UEFA banned City for 2 years. City, with their unlimited finances, took UEFA and went to the Court of Arbitration. Man City was never cleared
No.
by CAS.
No.
CAS turned around and said it's too old, it was time framed, That's the reason there was a technicality, and that's why City got reinstated into European football.
Gotcha.
Not because they were innocent.
And didn't they get a £10 million fine?
Right, that, on top of the £30 million fine they had previously.
So-
now, you get done for speeding,
Yeah,
right?
you get £100 fine.
You go to court.
Second time you get
You're
more.
in court and you go, hold on a minute, you weren't doing 70 in a 60 mile an hour area.
Yeah.
You were doing 59. You're innocent, but you still got to pay a fine. Hold on a minute, I'm innocent. Why pay these fines
Yeah, if you've
they're
done nothing
innocent?
wrong.
But the trouble is, you see, these clubs have to be hit in a different way.
You can't hit them in the
You
pocket.
can't hit
No,
him in the pocket.
because,
That's
listen, they just go bang, bang,
£10
bang.
million
No.
to that shapeman to his
Yeah,
pocket.
yeah,
chain.
yeah.
He's got that in the boot of his car.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you know what it's like? We had a chat, me and Mike, as in tennis Mike, we were
Yeah.
talking about this, and obviously he's a Sunderland fan, and he was going, yeah, in the 70s and 80s when you were buying all the best players. I went, Mike, listen, Liverpool never spent £1 million plus on a player until 1987 on Peter Beardsley. Liverpool was never going out back in the 70s and 80s in the glory
Spending
years,
that money, yeah.
spending silly money on players.
Yeah.
You had teams like Man City, Nottingham Forest, who only said they spent £999
And Wallace, yeah. And Wallace, yeah.
Trevor Francis.
Trevor Francis,
right?
yeah. Birmingham.
Liverpool were never in the 70s and 80s spending money they didn't need to.
No.
They were never a club that broke transfer records, but they were buying players at reasonable prices and still winning the European Cups and leagues. It was the clubs trying to catch up to them who were the ones. Look at Leeds, for instance. That's another one.
yeah.
They nearly went bankrupt
Yeah,
due
there's
to
Ellen Rock
they were
was-
spending money on the basis they might do this. You know what I mean?
Has the problem occurred ever since the Arabs have come into the Premier League?
Most definitely. But then again, you had Abramovich is the first one.
Yeah,
First
of course
one.
he was.
But then again, look at
Russia.
Spanish football.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got Barcelona at the moment going through the court saying they've been
Yeah,
bribing referees.
Yeah. Look at Milan. Chinese owners.
Then you had Real Madrid. You had Real Madrid and Barca for years and years and years having their own little private TV deal with the TV companies.
What about the players now over with Ronaldo and what have you? How long's that going to last? Because one or two have gone over there, they don't like it. Henderson, you know, he played in front of 700 odd people,
700
didn't he?
people.
A couple of weeks ago. Is that going to come? Yeah.
Right, this is the thing, right?
And they're not in, yeah, okay, go on.
Like Coventry, for instance. I'm not
Yeah.
picking on Coventry.
No, of course.
Say you get 20,000 fans every week,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And all of a sudden, you sign Messi, Mbappe,
Yeah.
Suarez.
Suarez,
Yeah, yeah.
right? And all of a sudden, you're paying these players £1 million a season,
Yeah.
£1 million a week, sorry,
Yeah,
right? The figures don't add up.
No, of course they don't.
Right, but you're playing in front of 20,000 people. Now, the other week, Steven Gerrard's mob and whatever played in front of 700 people.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
700 people, and they're paying Jordan Henderson 750 grand a week.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but the money don't add up.
No, it's not right.
No.
And you got it's
It's not right anyway.
And as Webby said, that game you're talking about, the 700 crowd, was it AFC Fylde versus Gateshead at 900?
Yeah. Up in the north.
Up in the north.
Yeah, up in the northeast.
Listen, the Dog and Duck versus the Georgian Dragon, your local partner get more fans than
There
that.
you go.
Right?
So, but at the end of the day, what you're saying.
So we know they're going for money. Hang on, they say, oh, look,
Yeah,
we know
but
they're going for
Neves ain't happy there. Rupert Neves, he
No,
got shipped for 250
Yeah,
grand
that's
a week.
right, yeah.
Now, for 2 years previous to that move, he was verbing, I'm going to Man United and I'm going to Arsenal. I want Champions League football.
Yeah.
Sniffing
You
around
got
as well.
you got for
Yeah.
250 grand.
Yeah.
Champions League don't come in. I'm just going to show over your head.
Yeah.
But now you want to come back.
Yeah. So, again,
The Arabs, they want this league to succeed.
Yeah.
Because in 5 years' time they'll be buying their way to the Champions
Well, they got the World
League.
Cup, haven't they?
Like they did with
Yeah.
two.
Surprise,
Won
surprise,
two.
yeah.
Two World Cups.
Qatar's had the World Cup.
And that's Ireland dropped out, or Australia dropped out, so they've got it again.
Yeah, but
Two in that
the
quick
chairman of the
succession.
Australian Football Federation,
Nice little.
he's gone from jumping around from A to B on a kangaroo. Now he's
Yeah.
probably got a Mercedes Benz.
Bentley convertible in his garden.
Because it was down to the last two. Australia just don't pull out of the running.
no.
No,
It's been that way for a while,
because
isn't
they got
it?
caught last time when they sold the votes. Remember the Trinidad Football Association
Yeah.
sold his votes, so you had votes. Well, now they've got it where you can't sell your votes no more.
What's the answer, boys?
The answer is...
Is there an answer?
Do you know what the answer is?
Is there an answer,
If
really?
the Premier League done their job properly from the off.
Yeah.
Because the way
And check these club owners out.
the way it works in life is, right, you work, you do your tax return every year, right? If you don't take your tax return in and show what's coming in, going out, you as a small businessman
Yeah, you get done.
will get the old bill round.
Yeah.
You'll be in court within a few weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If not, you're arrested right? And what's you've gained through not paying your tax is taken away from you.
Yeah, for sure.
You've seen the programme, can't pay, we'll take it away.
Yeah, I've seen it.
These football clubs, and it could be my football club I support, your football club.
Yeah.
Because it seems to me the teams in the lower leagues, your Readings, your Derbys, your Sheffield Wednesdays,
They're getting hammered.
Wigan.
Birmingham,
Yeah, for sure.
The Football Association are doing them within a few months, if not a year.
Yeah.
Now the Premier League are dragging their arse and not doing their job properly.
The thing
Because
is-
if they did it properly,
Yeah.
2009 has started.
Who get hurts the most with Everton? The fans. The
course
fans,
they do.
the fans that pay the
First and
money.
foremost.
We know we've lost 10 points. We've
Yeah.
gone from there to there, and now we're panicking. The pressure's on
But it's
even.
official
The pressure's
circle
on even
football.
more.
The
and
only
more.
way the club will feel the pain is if they get relegated. But
Yeah.
right now it's the fans.
Yeah, definitely.
The fans are under so much pressure
Yeah.
to want to win. And they got beat first games into 10
But the
points,
fans
you
have been
know.
whinging for years and years and years. And he passed away recently. Bill Kemmer,
Kemmer, yeah.
blue and blue through.
Yes, he
Put a
was.
lot
Yeah.
of money into that
Has
club.
brought this Missourian, right? He spent a lot of money. Yeah, he spent an awful lot of his own money buying crap players, and that's why Everton have been
In that position.
in the league.
Yeah,
But this is the kick in the plums for them.
yeah, no, big
Can we
club.
stay on that topic of Evans spending money? Do you remember they bought a player called Umar Niasse for about 13 million?
Yes, yeah,
No, go on.
Right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. He has just signed for a non-league club.
Yeah, no, read that.
He's just signed for a non-league club.
it's a bit like your Eric
They bought him for 13 million.
Jemba Man United.
Yeah, they bought him for 13 million.
Yeah.
Loan, he went to Turkey or somewhere.
Was it a Hull, weren't he?
Hull, he went a Hull.
Yeah.
He went a Hull.
It's a Hull and back.
That's why he's
Yeah. Hull back, and now he's just signed for a non-league club.
Not filed, is it?
Non-league club.
No. Yeah,
But-
unbelievable. 13 minutes. Yeah.
And that's Mosri with the money.
But he's give the managers the money. They've gone out and they've
bought
spent.
these players.
I mean, that Turkin from Istanbul. Him, right?
God.
30 million quid, or 27 to
God.
be precise, right?
My
That was one of the
God.
reasons they were saying
Yeah.
they could sell him. Well, no one was going to spend £20 million
Yeah.
buying him back.
On the diesel merch.
So, on a note, what would you like to see, Terry, at this moment in time?
Change.
All right? Change.
Change.
It's got to be in a big way, isn't it?
Yeah, but-
But the only
Like Terry said.
Terry, the only club we talk about is Man City.
And Chelsea.
It's 115. That's all you hear, isn't it?
Yeah.
150.
But he shouldn't have got 215
No.
Should have been
charges.
stopped at 15, at 5 even. It could have been
If they're
stopped.
innocent, someone like me who's very critical of it, if they are innocent and they sit around the Premier League, because they should have been made to sit around there, right? Because I can't see how they can't cooperate
Yeah.
with the Premier League.
Yeah.
I'm on a group with some Man City lads, and they say they're innocent. My mate Paul McCormick, Captain Kirk, they all say they're innocent. Well, like Terry says, we'll bring it to the table.
The thing is, we're just supporters. We don't know, do we?
No, we don't know what
we
goes
just
on behind
we
the
want
door.
to know they're
We're
innocent.
surmising, ain't we? We're
We
surmising.
all surmise. It's
You
all
know?
down to the people with the big money under the table. We're all football fans, and we want.
But you know what? It's not only the Premier League, it's UEFA as well.
Yeah.
Right? Getting away from the FFP, right?
Yeah.
The other night, England played North Macedonia.
Yeah.
Right, I rung you straight away.
Yeah.
I rung you, Paul
Yeah.
told about. Now, the referee is from Slovenia,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So, North Macedonia made 3 changes. The 3 changes they made playing the Slovenian league.
That's right.
The referees in the Slovenian league.
Yeah.
UEFA must know this. It's the Euro Championships. It ain't,
No.
ain't dog and duck versus the King's
They must have all
Castle.
the information before they do it.
UEFA, you have Platini there. He got the bullet on corruption.
Sepp
Oh.
Blatter.
Sepp Blatter,
Big stuff.
Yeah.
corruption charges.
Yeah.
The Premier League at the moment, as far as I'm aware, there's not been no sign of corruption yet.
No.
But I can assure you, somewhere along the line,
Yeah,
there's been some brown envelopes being dished out
But
because
how does that work? That referee
it's quite
refereeing
simple.
that game.
I'll meet you in a car park, not the dogging car park, by the way.
Yeah.
You know, back of an industrial estate.
Yeah.
I'll give you a nice little brown envelope. That's how it used to work.
Yeah.
Now nowadays, you can see it clearly. We're all fans of football.
Yeah.
And you're sitting there thinking, how the hell can
Have
they
they not
afford
seen
to
this?
do
Yeah.
this? How the hell have they bought that player? How the hell can they pay him 400 grand?
Or how
Did
do
we
they
suddenly
not
talk-
see? How do they not see where that ref and what league he refs in? It's like who's the guy? Andy Durso
Yeah.
was seen at a game. I think Man United game, jumping up and down, and the next weekend he refed their game.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Well, we had this thing
Not
about
on.
referees, didn't we? Whenever they ask referees,
Who do you follow?
support?
Who do you support?
Oh, my local non-league team.
Yeah.
Then see Howard Webb in a Newcastle shirt the day they beat us.
Yeah, no.
Howard Webb, mate, is a Man U fan through and through. Every
Love
time
it.
we played them,
You leave my uncle alone, son. You leave Uncle Webb here. Yeah,
There we go.
board-headed policeman. He's the businessman.
But you're right, something's got to change. I don't know what's got to
yeah,
give.
no.
I'm a football fan.
Yeah,
I'm not a millionaire club owner. I'm not a millionaire ex-footballer. I'm just a football fan that loves football.
But side,
But something has to
it's
change.
black and white, man. Each year, clubs have to present their
books.
their financial books. Right?
Yeah, books
Every
every-
business does.
On a day.
Yes.
Now, 2009, and again, I'm not picking on City Soul.
No.
It could be
It could
Chelsea.
be anyone, could be any club, yeah.
I open the books up and go, right. So, how much they sponsoring you?
It's a spreadsheet, isn't it?
Okay, can I see the records of that, please? Here it is. Here. No. Can you send me the original email?
Document, yeah.
Oh, I ain't got it. Well, hold on a minute. Well, I want to see it. If you're saying they're sponsoring that much, that's a bit much, you know what I mean? Not being funny. You're getting sponsored more than Man United, your Arsenal.
And the average crowd is only just say 20,000 one. You think, hang on, they're buying something
This
for
is
30.
2009.
Yeah.
They,
Yeah.
can't, they don't even fill their stadium.
No.
City don't have sellouts every game. I'm sorry, they don't.
No.
But I just think you blame. I wouldn't blame City at all. If I was a Man City
No,
fan,
it's admin.
I blame the Premier League.
For
Because
not doing their job properly.
Premier League should run their
Got their ship a bit tighter.
100%, mate. 100%.
Right, listen, boys, we've had a cracking 15, 20, 25 minutes.
But the only thing I would say,
Yeah, please
is
do.
I did tip Everton to finish third from bottom. So
I've got a full from bottom, yeah.
I can't. I'll have to find out in a couple of days that I'll speak to Tim and find out our fair play league that we all put up. What did 20 have a quick? Did we have a little sherbet on it? Did we?
Oh.
Hey?
€1.
But
20, wasn't
it
it?
was 21.
It depends. If it gets
Look at it. Put it in your
It's the
pocket.
Jew in me, man. It's the
You
Jew
do have
in
to
me.
flipping tell me. Listen, Webby Sports Roundup with a difference. My number Terry, number 2, Simon, my number 3. We're talking about the Fair Play League today. In the end of the day, if you listen to all our stories, please comment below. We'd love to hear from you. We will do another one in a couple of weeks' time to find out if there's any more problems in any other clubs.
You mean
I'm
Dutch
sure.
boys, yeah? Before Coventry.
Yeah, we did
Well,
before.
Stadium.
And we went in, but yeah, lost. We've all been there, haven't we? We've all
So
been there.
how do you feel that some clubs seem to, dodge bullets all the time for 15 years, and you got penalised?
We got penalised.
Arsenal got docked 2 points for not controlling their players.
Yeah.
Do you remember against Man United? And we got
Oh,
docked 2
Keown,
points.
did you? Was that when Keown was there?
No, not when he done Van Nistelrooy.
Terry, listen, we could talk about this forever. How do you feel? What do you do? Listen, if you've done something wrong, take your punishment and get on with the
Get it in
game.
front, get it out
That's
there.
all it is. So open up.
Right, so what you're saying is, when I used to go down Wolves and nick out the pick and mix,
Yeah.
We've all done that.
I'm sorry, I'm owning up to it now, right? I've done it, I apologise.
Yeah, because they're 5p a kilogram.
that's Wolves.
They're 10p a kilogram, and you put them together, and they only charge you 5.
5p.
You've done that, haven't you? Yeah, you've done it. I think we've all done that, haven't
Yes,
we?
I
For the
do
big
it now with the tomatoes. I take the ones off the vine and I get charged an awful one.
Where Wolves now though, mate?
Come
Where
on.
they? Gone bust.
Oh dear me. Right, listen, we're going to go now. Don't forget comments below, Facebook below, please. If you like what you see, you like what you hear, WEBBY'S Sports Roundup, tune in and subscribe for free. It's as simple as that. Terry, as always, big
Merry
man.
Christmas.
Simon, as always, big man. Merry Christmas,
Always a
but
pleasure.
we'll be doing this again next
Definitely,
week. Talking about various discussions, and we'll see what we're going to do.
And see if Arsenal's still top of the league.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah, get a trophy for that.
Yeah,
No, only Tottenham do.
November.
Only
You're
Tottenham
panicking.
do. Only
You're
Tottenham
panicking.
do. They're the only club who get a trophy.
So, is it? Can we have press the button for us, please?
Well done, Derek.
Everybody, absolutely superb. We'll see you all soon.
See you.